Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me today on the Moneybag 73 channel. I have a couple things I want to get into today. I have this channel that I have to talk about, and I'm going to make this a voting video. So if you agree with what I say about this debunked channel, please thumb up the video. If you disagree with me and you think that they're doing a great job, go ahead and thumb down the video, which will be a thumb up on the top comment. Since YouTube took away the thumb down counts and we can't see them anymore, you're going to be thumbing up the top comment, which will be saying that Moneybag 73, you're off base here, you don't know what you're talking about. So we'll see how many we get there. Real quick, before I get into this, I wanted to ask everybody if they could please put down their top 5 Mandela effects down in the comment section. I'm looking for your top 5 based on reality residue, based on residual evidence. What are the hardest hitting Mandela effects for you? For example, Luke, I am your father. You got Hayden Christensen, the modern Darth Vader in the movies. He recalls Luke, I am your father in some interviews in comments. James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader back in The Empire Strikes Back, recalls Luke, I am your father. Mark Hamill on SNL recalls Luke, I am your father. We have all these people. We have books from around the time The Empire Strikes Back came out. We have a Christmas ornament by Lucasfilms that says, Luke, I am your father. There's newspapers. There's all this stuff. There's so much residual evidence around that one. So give me your top 5, please, of Mandela effects with the hardest hitting residual evidence. All right, let's get into this here. If anyone knows this guy, I mean, just ask him to stop, please. I mean, this is just getting ridiculous. Let me start this out right here.
Most Fs we see in the world don't have this curl, so it's quite normal to not notice it. Debunking the 4.
Really? Debunked. Most Fs don't have the curl, so debunked. Like, come on, man. You got to try you got to try a little harder than that. You're not debunking my lifelong experience of seeing it without the curl. My lifelong experience of seeing it more familiar right here without the curl, you're not debunking that. Oh my gosh. All right, let me look at another one here. Both versions of the line exist. Where's the other? It's always been life was like a box of chocolates in this reality. There's a behind the scenes where they did film life is like a box of chocolates. But you don't mention that in your little short here. You're saying both versions of the line exist, so the more popular one is getting pushed out there, and that's why you whatever. It's just ridiculous. Look.
Debunking the life is like a box of chocolates Mandela effect.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates.
Both versions of the line exist. Promotional material used the more familiar is phrase, while the film includes the was version.
All right, it's debunked. What do you mean both lines exist? What does that even mean? Where the other one exists on the back of the box, I'll give you that. The one I remember, and it was said behind the scenes in a filming of, so they did record it, but what do you mean both exist? That's really confusing because it's never been said in the film, life is like a box of chocolates. All right, moving along here. I mean, I don't even remember she has an enigmatic smile. That's debunked. Because of the enigmatic smile, this person thinks they debunked my lifelong experience and memory of her not smiling at all, just having a straight face. I didn't see how people could see a smile. I now see a smirk and in the eyes, and it wasn't that way my whole life. So how do you debunk? How are you debunking my lifelong experiences? Please someone tell me. Right there, see the little cross on the T? That's the dash I remember. No, it's not. You're not debunking anything by saying there's the dash. Debunked. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is a laughable. These are laughable. These shorts are laughable. All right, let's look at this.
Debunking the Converse Mandela effect. The logo has always been on the inside of the shoe.
Correct.
People are mistaken, but for good reason.
Oh, really?
If you look on Converse's site, they all look like the outside of the shoe because of the profile shot. Debunking the Converse.
What? So you debunked it because how they look? What? What are you talking about? You're not debunking my lifelong experience of seeing the star on the outside of the shoe by saying that online the images look like you're seeing the outside of the shoe. Debunked. Like, come on, man. This is absolutely ridiculous. Please, if you know this guy, please ask him to stop. This is absolutely ridiculous. All right, I'm done.
Debunking the converse
Yeah, you're
Mandela.
not debunking anything. Goodbye. There. Damn it. This is so ridiculous sometimes.